How's it going, everyone? My name is Firecoded, and today in this video I'm actually going to be talking about something that really needs to be talked about. Before we get into it, there's three people that's also going to be talking about it in this video too. And their name is EXO, Velvette, and Levi. But before we start anything, I would just like to put up some trigger warnings. So if you are sensitive to any of this stuff, I'd advise you to click off. But anyway, EXO is here to tell you something about that.
Hi fans and other fans and people who probably aren't even subscribed. I'm EXO. I'm one of the people talking in this video, and I am a friend of Lucky-chan's. So, as already mentioned in the intro, this video is a specifically important topic, and you'll get another warning now, so please, if you feel uncomfortable at any point, please click off this video. We want you as comfortable as possible, so just take that as a final warning. Over the last few weeks, it's come to our attention that Lucky has been stressed to a point, both over her channel and a recent incident that has happened, but today's topic will be about the recent incident. On Wednesday, a person that we will call Ryas started going onto her live stream and channel saying that apparently he had cancer and he was going to die about a day later. So, of course, everyone in the live stream section were all kind of like, oh, I'm so sorry for you and all that. So everyone else felt sad. Even Lucky had to end her stream. That upset her so bad that she got sick at that rate. So Lucky went onto Ryas' channel and found a video saying thank you for everything, explaining stuff about Lucky, how they made their life so much better, and it only seems like they were really subscribed for a few hours, considering they've never been seen on her channel ever before. But on that video, they never mentioned anything about having cancer. So soon after, they said to Lucky that they had surgery and had 3 more days to live. The surgery part I won't get into, that will be a topic for another person. So they made every person on Lucky's Discord server feel bad. Lucky got sick. Like, she cried so bad that she got sick. Of course, we had to calm down Lucky, but this person came back. We were going to be on a stage. Well, a Discord stage. We were going to make like a little chaotic live stream with all the Discord moderators. But they came back, and we did notice until about a few minutes later when one of our moderators, who will also speak in this video, came and texted us in DMs and said that they were in the stage. So we closed the stage for a little bit just to discuss on what to do, and we decided we were going to interrogate Ryas. We were going to talk to them on stage, we were going to interrogate them. But we told them to send a picture of their surroundings, which would take about 2 seconds. And so they practically panicked and started like getting defensive and all that. They acted too calm, they ducked everything we asked, and they continued before saying something that will be shown in the screenshot. So there's a few things, and soon enough they left after the interrogation, but went on to text Lucky, telling her that we clearly don't believe them and that they would get their doctor to kill themselves, which is also going to be shown on the screenshot. So, yes, obviously that made everyone feel disgusted. That's a completely horrible thing to do. A few people are going to continue talking. We're going to have one person talk about surgery and one person talk about how we found out, and then there's just going to be another few topics in this video. So before we continue, this is the last warning. Just if you feel uncomfortable already, you know what to do. Just click off the video and we can move on to the next person. Goodbye.
Hello, dear Luckyclovers, it's the Cloverdad here, aka Levi Lee, and you might know me as Lucky-chan's online father. I'm here to discuss the medical backgrounds behind those accusations that we pulled out because we think this person might be lying and this person is not to this point actually dead, because I did work at a hospital. Here are the disclaimers. As you can see, I worked in 2 different hospitals, but I was never a nurse or a doctor. I have all my intel by interacting with the patients, the doctors and the nurses that I'm still to this point very close to. And I have my own experiences with cancer inside my family and friend circle, and of course because of my work in the hospital. What I'm gonna talk about is the issues that Lucky had to encounter by getting sick from all the stress, and also why we think this person might be lying. And I'm gonna just say out straight, I'm definitely sure this person is lying. But first out to my daughter Lucky-chan. Her well-being got really badly attacked by everything that went on. As you got to know by EXO, there was a video made, and Lucky actually reacted to it. I'ma read it out for you. You are very welcome, and I love you, Lucky Clover. I wish you the best of luck. I'm so sorry you have to go through this. I'm so sorry. God bless you. And the thing is, please, if any of you Lucky Clovers have any issues regarding your health or stress in your private lives, if you think it might be too much, then please consider talking to the moderation staff first, like me, Fire, EXO, etc. Just to name a few. And ask if it would be okay, because Lucky is actually struggling, and I'm gonna announce it here publicly. She has a kind of psychosomatic. It's not official, but I do think she has it, because psychosomatic is known for its capacity of turning stress hormones into physical pain. And that's what's happening. Before I show you her little statement and clip to her own well-being, I'ma just straight out say, trigger warning, she mentions that she has panic attacks, headaches, stomach aches, lymph aches, etc, and so on, and even can throw up at points. She didn't back then, but she does throw up sometimes because of the stress and all that's going on. So I'ma point to her part.
Well, I'm not gonna lie, it hurt me badly after what happened, and I really wanted to keep it hidden. I really wanted to keep it hidden from you guys, and just so I wouldn't look like a jerk, you know? But at the same time, they lied to me. They made me upset. They made me have a panic attack. They made me get sick. I cried to the point I had a headache. I had to take medicine. And to the point when I was trying to calm down, I was starting to believe that he lied. He went and commented this. Now, this was what made me broke even more. It made me break even more. And it hurt badly. When I read this in the comments section, YouTube did remove it, but I did see it in my YouTube studio. And let me just tell you, what I read was so heartbreaking to my heart. I didn't want to be responsible for that, so I believed them again. But in that point, my heart broke and I went into a panic attack because of this situation. I really was scared for them. I really was. I didn't want to be responsible, so I believed them again. But at the same time, I know they lied, and it hurts that they lied about this thing. It's not okay, it's not funny. I was scared. They really made me scared for them. And what doesn't make it easier is I have age regression. So it's really hard to, it's really hard, like, to know when people are lying. I'm obviously going to feel bad. I'm going to say, are you okay? Are you going to be okay? And I'm going to believe things very easily. And that's not okay. It honestly hurt so bad. It hurt bad, okay? I was suffering from that comment. It hurt to the point it made me just cry so bad. And it was not easy to deal with. That's all I'm going to say, but I really hope you understand. Thank you for listening.
Thank you so much, Lucky, for putting in your part, and I'm really, really proud of you for doing so, because we know it's still stuck in your spine. Just to end this little topic of Lucky's well-being, the harassment didn't stop there. I'm just gonna show you here. Stop if you want to read, like pause the video. But yeah, the harassment didn't stop. I'm gonna just throw back for a second to EXO, because they mentioned a screenshot that I want to clarify, and also then a screenshot from Lucky. But first, the screenshot from EXO. They said they will be having 3 days added to their lifespan because of surgery. The thing is, I don't know who you want to be kidding here right now, but surgery doesn't only give you 3 days of a lifespan. I'm so sorry. I'm recording this at midnight, like midnight. I'm kind of tired. So, surgery gives you even more of a lifespan, and it doesn't matter if it's surgery, chemotherapy, laser therapy, or immune therapy. It comes all to the same conclusion. If the tumor gets removed successfully, and then you are basically kind of cancer-free. Why am I saying basically and kind of? Because you have to wait another 5 years to be clarified and officially announced as cancer-free. Why is that? Because the tumor can actually return and cause the damage all over again. That's why I'm saying kind of. And to the point of clarifying the days, a doctor cannot tell you, yeah, you might be dying the next day, because the first announcement said they would be dying on the next day, if you can remember. And after surgery, another 3 days added. Doctors do not tell that. They can only guess how much time you have left. They can be like, oh yeah, you might have a few weeks, you might have a few months, you might have a few years. But nothing more, nothing less. They cannot tell you you die within the next 24 hours or within the next 72 hours. That's not possible. To Lucky's part, she showed a lovely screenshot of them actually announcing to tell the doctor to assist in suicide, which is completely badonkers, I know. And they made a big oopsie there, because they actually doxed themselves in our Discord. They announced that they're Turkish. We don't know if it's actually confirmed or like true that they're Turkish, but well, who wouldn't tell where they are from when they're raging, am I right? So if we consider this person might be actually Turkish, it is actually illegal in their country to have an assisted suicide. No matter if it's like a doctor or a friend or family or someone strange, you will be put to court and face the criminal law. You made a big oopsie there, my buddy. Big oopsie. After a while, EXO actually got another text message from apparently the brother, but with an odd picture. The picture showed a living room with a broken leg, so covered in a casket. The thing is, they were texting EXO with the account of the dying sibling. By this point, they announced on YouTube that they are dead, and I think also on Discord. I don't know, but the sibling took over all of the social media, like YouTube and Discord, and just kept on harassing the moderation staff. And lucky that the sibling is actually dead now. And then this picture came up, and I got asked if cancer can be cured with a casket, and I said no, that's definitely badonkers. So this person first said it's their leg, and then they said it's their sibling's leg, so I guess pick a leg. But I'm gonna read out the little story that this person has. quote unquote. Here's the story. One day, Ryas was... My tongue. Help. One day, Ryas was sitting outside. My mother told me to protect him, but I was somewhere else. And I didn't protect him. An animal bit him. Of course. Ryas had a disease before that. And we didn't tell him about cancer. And after this happened, the doctor said seriously, this is worse. There's a possibility that he will die. Take him to surgery immediately. This is my fault. I should have protected her. Why say it her? I think they meant him. And that's all. That's all my fault. Okay, first of all, it's not your fault for letting an animal bite your sibling just because you went to get a snack or something. I don't know what you were doing to not be in the same area with him. Maybe you got a snack or something, but first of all, not your fault if you are really a real person. But second of all, why would a mother not tell their child that they have cancer, that they might be dying? Why would a mother not tell that? Why would a brother not tell that? Why would anyone let a cancer-sick person let them outside where possibly wild animals could bite him? I don't know if it's a wild animal or not. It's not not clarified here, but the bacteria and stuff like that can actually cause it to get worse. So why would you? My question here is why? Just simply why? And with that question, I'm gonna let you viewers decide on your own what to think about that after my closure on the medical things. I'm a peace out, and I hope you don't get traumatized by all of this. Yeah, bye bye!
Sup chat. I'm Velvette, Ruru or what the f y'all call me these days. So I'll be talking about the investigation. Because I see right now that people might be like, how the are you so sure he faked it? It low-key didn't take a genius to find out lol. This was being obvious as hell. So as we all know, this guy randomly came into Lucky's stream and dude was straight up like, yeah hi, I have cancer and have only 1 day left. Now, starting off, this guy made a last video and literally said he was going to heaven soon. Soon is probably in an hour or two. Second, you don't randomly say you have a cancer to literal stranger online, like hello are we dead or some. Then we started a stage on Discord for a small debate because we were getting real suspicious of this dude. Why? Because if it was his last day, bro would straight up be way too weak to even lift his device. So, we were getting into a more positive atmosphere. And guess WHO joins the stage and ruins it? Yeah, that's right. Ryas did. And we asked him to show a picture of his surroundings. He refused to and was being all defensive like, chill bro, we ain't asking you to show your face. He then took a screenshot of his home screen like, bro, that's not what we asked for. And continued rambling about how he was dying in 3 days. Like, bro, are you dying tomorrow, today or in 3 days? Which one is it? Then we were straight up cussing him out, because he was proving our point more and more. And then after he failed gaslighting us, he sent this. Dude thought he ate. Anyways, that's all for my part. This guy obviously reeks of desperation. Don't take any examples from him. Don't fake cancer. It's a serious issue and is not something to joke about. Thanks for listening.